What's up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can speed up your workflow for audio and MIDI recording using the punch in and punch out features of Ableton Live. So let's get into it. So this is a track that I'm working on here. The first thing we're going to do to set this up to make it super easy and simple is we're going to go into the custom keyboard shortcuts of Ableton Live. And I have another video on this that I will pop up on the screen, but you're going to access this menu by Control or Command K. That's going to pull up your key mappings, your custom key mappings in Ableton Live. And I have a couple here, but the ones that we're going to talk about today are the punch in and punch out. So it's these two kind of bracket indicators at the top of your transport in Ableton Live right here. And you can see I have them mapped for the left bracket and right bracket on my keyboard. And you have another mapping that works good for you, that's cool, but this is kind of what works best for me and what just connects to me visually when I do this. So Command or Control K accesses this key mapping window, and you just click on the button that you want to map, in this case the left bracket, and I have it mapped to my left bracket on my keyboard, and then the punch out is the right bracket on my keyboard. So once you have that set up, you can toggle those on and off with your brackets on your keyboard. That's the punch in and the punch out. So basically how I use this is I will take a section of the track, let's say this right here, and I will really quickly do Command L to bring up my loop brace, and then I'll hit those brackets to give me my punch in and punch out, and then I'll turn off the loop. And now I have a defined area that I want to record in. So let me do that again. So turn all this off. So and even if you have, it works better if you have clips, so you can just highlight a clip, I'll loop it, turn on the brace. If I just want to punch in and not punch out, I can do that. And then I'll turn off the loop brace so it doesn't loop record. That just helps you really quickly highlight a section with that loop brace, because when you use the punch in and punch out feature, it's going to use the markers of the loop brace. So let's put this in action one more time. So I'm going to record this section right here, highlight it with the loop brace. I'm going to punch in and punch out, and then unselect the loop. And then when I go to record, get ready to record. Cool, so I have that set up right there, and then when I'm ready to go to another section, I just highlight it, same thing, loop to select it, and then unloop, and I don't have to do anything with the loop, with the punch in and punch out, if I just use the loop selector to highlight that section. So, and I can do it over here, bam, and then turn it off, I'm ready to record there. This is a really quick and easy way that you can just kind of go to sections of your track and punch in and punch out. So again, select this clip, loop, on and off. I'm already set to punch in, and I just go and hit record. Really easy. So again, you can select that key mapping window with Command K, map those controls right there, and it's a really simple, quick way to just kind of zip around your track and select sections that you want to punch in and out record without having to click really anything. And yeah, so if you want to check out another video on how I set up those key mappings, check that out, and thanks for watching.